Hello everyone, Mikas here for another edition of your live electronic music tutorial. If you watched the previous episode, you have seen already that I'm doing a bit of a different format than what we started with 129 episodes ago. The tutorials are evolving and try to explain more, and of course I'm doing those segments just below that you can explore different parts of the musical creation. So I always do a section about drum, the bass, the synth, maybe the effects. Sometimes I do a mix down, sometimes not, depending on how I feel, depending on where I am in the track. Usually this episode lasts, from 30 to 50, maybe sometime over an hour. So I will try as much as I can to put the different chapters below, like I said, so you can jump to the sections you're interested the most. And today we're gonna make some deep techno. What I mean by deep techno, set up the BPM 115, so it is quite slow. I might want to call it deep melodic techno, but let's see what title is what's gonna come out of it before we say really what it is. What I mean is something more organic, something more lively, but still techno, still a bit experimental, trippy, probably a bit dark, I would say, and melodic. And this is what we're gonna do. If you didn't know about our live electronic music tutorial, it's simple. I make music in real time. I don't cut the video, I don't edit anything. It's all real time. You see everything that is happening in the producer POV, which I will switch in a second. I use only Logic Pro X. I do not use any plugins. Sometimes I did in the past, but now I'm done with using plugins. It's better. So you guys can take the template that I will make, that I will put on our site, rhythmic.com, that you can get for only $5. So basically you get the tutorial for free. Watch the tutorial. If you use Logic Pro X, you can get the template, put it into Logic Pro X, open it on your side, remix it, have fun with it. And what I do with the show is good, but I will also put probably another hour or two of work into it to really make it into the fully engineered track that's about 2 minutes long that you can use and learn from. So guys, let's get started. So I have some ideas. I mean, when I set the BPM, for me is setting the tone for the session. If I put the BPM to 135, I'm not gonna make some deep techno. So now it's 115. I'm browsing the new kits for the Logic Pro X Drum Machine Designer, and I found this one, which I think, I have to be honest with you guys, I think it's more like a trappy kind of thing, but I don't care because it doesn't really matter. A kick is a kick. And now we're gonna go and record a kick. So I think I start to understand this new drum machine designer. So I recorded it here onto the kick, but logically, if I want I'll just show you a tip for Logic Pro Extend, so I will restart. So if I want to get the key, I'm gonna record it here. So automatically it will go into the key where it belongs. So when I drop it here, hopefully I'm not gonna look like a fool. It isn't. Bon. Okay, so we're gonna go here, and then again I have this bug. So I will restart again completely from scratch. I'm gonna do record. And I hope when I open this, so there is a little bit of a bug, guys, with the MIDI editor for this new drum machine designer. So I cannot see the root key of this. As you can see, usually to the left you would see the root key. I do not know. One track, no, view. Transcode, color, velocity, scroll and place, on a ruler. Nope. So usually it pops here. But it isn't there. So I don't know the root key of this kick drum, which is a bit sad because I kind of need it if I want to make a track with the right thing. But I will go, I will just wing it, like we say. It definitely isn't that, so I'm gonna go a bit lower. That's nice because you can... I like this. slow, 115. And I'm gonna go straight into an open hat. And you, as you're gonna hear again, it's very low compared to what it should be, so I'm gonna go up. Sound almost right. So these new added features are amazing if you're advanced. They can be, that sound about right here. They're amazing if you're advanced, but they might be very complicated if you're new. So those tools are, I wouldn't say for advanced producer, but you know, to make the best of it, you're gonna have to learn. Okay. Good in the back there, not too loud. It's not a dominant element of your track, and I'm going to do actually fairly minimal drums to start, because this track is going to be a lot more about the synth than it will be about the drums, at least in my opinion. A bit high. So if you want to know, guys, option with the arrows here, you have to have an advanced keyboard. If you have the iMac keyboard, sadly, it's not gonna work. On a MacBook Pro, you're gonna have them. It's nice to be able to tune the drums. I mean, just by ear like this, I can get a good idea. I'm gonna add one thumb, and we're gonna go into composing some stuff for you guys. Woo, I'm a bit high, I guess. It's kind of cool though, but I feel spirited today. I think, oh, this is kind of what I wanted. Replicated, have a little bit of room to play the keys. I don't know why I had in mind, so I use always alchemy, but somehow today I have a calling for retro synth. So I don't know if they ever added some more presets. Oh yeah, I think I started doing some banks for this, but without so much success. I mean, I have a few presets, but nothing that I can call a bank. So alright, guys. So I'm gonna start. See? Whoa. I think I'm a bit low. Still a bit low. This is a beautiful synth. It's a bit dry, so I'm gonna create ourselves a reverb channel so we don't play so dry, because when it's completely dry, it's harder to really get a feel for what you're playing. My preset grandiose, and then so what I like about this is you can go here, same preset, different waveforms. That's it, guys. Deep techno. So what I've done now is I set the envelope to be very long, so it will continue. So after I hit the keys, it just goes. So first, I'm gonna quantize it. So I can easily cut it here. So cut some of the reverb. Already really almost instantly have ideas coming. It's always a good sign. So I'm going to drop the volume of this here. I'm going to use those two keys here to do like a very simple ARP. Try to run the ARP in the background. Here I think I will make just a bar sequence, and I'm going to cut it in case you want to add some progressions, or I just want to restart the ARP at every bar, so if it's longer, just get more modulation, I can control it. So I'm going to go into alchemy, I'm going to go into arpeggiated, I'm going to go down somewhere. So because the top ones are so good, it's that I do not want to use always the same, so I want to vary. So here we go. I get a beat and less optimism, guys. Well, not really, quite optimist. I like that, but it's not what we're looking for, so I'm tempted to keep it, but no, I'm gonna go for the ARP, we'll go later. Okay, repeat. No. Not yet. Let's put some work in, guys. Tempted to go into some more percussions, but let's keep on adding some elements. It has to be mellow. We're doing something soft, something deep, you know, really. So I think that's cool. I will add a bit of reverb here. And I'm gonna go into the reverb EQ, cut the low end to make sure I'm not filling the track with just some low end reverbs. give it a try to do a little bit of a counter melody, because this is already an element. It's there, drive the track. However, I think we could complement it with another layer of complexity by going in there and picking probably keys through some bells, something like that. Maybe make it a bit more complex editing it after, but let's give it a try. This is good here. Yeah, that could work. Let's put it in order. As I said, the save button, which is a good sign. So this is episode 130, guys. Woo! 130 episode. Let's go. So what if we wanted to go a bit crazy with this and create another bus and put it into some delay chamber of some kind. So I'm gonna put a stereo delay here. Affected, as you can hear, a bit too loud. I think now we're due for some strings. Hopefully 2 or 3 different strings here. Again, I'm gonna send it to this bus here to keep our ambience. Very, very, very good. Very nice little vibe lit there to start, guys. Wow. Sometimes you don't expect much. I took my time to relax before the session. Sometimes I'm a bit too hype, maybe too much coffee, I guess. But today I said to myself, I'm gonna take the time to relax, to not necessarily prepare, because you cannot really prepare to create music because you don't know what's gonna come out, but and the thing is, when you work with a track that is that simple, it really became rich very fast. So it get complex, you know. You want to add, but you don't really want to add too much too fast, you know. So this is always a challenge. So I'm gonna see if I can actually add. Oh, that could be interesting. Probably be better here. Well, that could be a lot of fun if I go here and I do this multi-effect, step effect stereo. So I'm gonna really tweak these cymbals there. So if I have time like today to go into details in some elements, I love it. Yeah? Oh yeah. That's it. Very organic. Let's see if we can add some shakers. Oh, I like this. This is a type of track that is well danceable if you go early in the set, but it's also very listenable. Well, every music is listenable, but I mean, there's some music that enjoying it sitting on the couch alone in your headphones or on your sound system is not necessarily, you know, that exciting, but music like this, oh yeah. So I think I like those hits here. I think we should turn them into something that would be an accent to them. You know, maybe like a soundscapey pad or something like that. So I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna take those here, and I'm gonna link them, and then I guess I'm gonna chop this one here, which is a bit too long. Oh. And then I'm gonna go and browse some preset. I know some people commented, I think it's on Reddit, they'll just go around and browse preset. I mean, yes, you have to create the music, browse the preset, put it together, do the arrangement, create the feel and stuff. Of course, browsing preset is an essential part of creating music because this is what I like that I put together. Yes, been created by others. I'm not going to do every single preset from scratch just because I make everything from scratch. This is utterly stupid. I know some people they have nothing to do with their life, I guess. So it's all about it's about the synth again. Let's see if I have some brass here. Not some bass, but some brass. Oh, there's not much brasses here, but. See if we have something else. I could put an ARP in there just to have some fun. Maybe you're gonna find something. Ooh. I think we have a bit of a gap here that I will gladly fill. like this already straight up from this AirPick preset, but let's browse. No, no. Ooh, not that very much like. I think I'll bring it up a whole octave. Not certain. This is tempting. I like that fifth. I think with a nice fat side chain, that will work well. Instrument, kick. Oh, I guess it's not this kick, is it? Orion, instrument, kick, Orion, this one. Put the attack to the fastest, the release to the fastest, put the bigger ratio. Better. Without. With. I think we can go into this lead here too. I think I would do that with just an EQ here. I wanted to cut, but the filter always have some substance to change the sound, so I don't want to. I just want to filter it like this. Deep, very nice. And now that we have those patterns here, I am also tempted to do this really quick tom-tom, like a bass sequence, tom-tom, like this, tom-tom. That's gonna be it, I think. Not literally with this sound. Well, it's actually pretty cool. I do not want any of this. I'm gonna go into bass. See if we have something. Ooh. Oh yeah. I have to be honest, I'm tempted. No, not here though. I'll probably put it here. I'm gonna do again Control Command Repeat. Very useful function. Well, first I'm gonna select Control Command Repeat. Control Command Repeat again and repeat again. So that will replicate everything that is within the locators. Very useful, guys. Very good thing to know. We're at 31 minutes. I don't think we need to do a mix down on this track, guys. I like the sound. It didn't get too crowded. It's pretty smooth. Created everything from scratch again this time. Very good. Very nice. The snare is a bit over the top here. since we're here, I think I would just save it again, of course, and I would start doing some arrangement right away, because you know this is also another very important part of creating some music. So first, introducing the people to your audience to your composition, or to what you will give, but still holding on to the main substance, you know. Personally, I like to start slow. The least chord progression, the least you give, I think the better it is, because the more you have for later. So when I do create those projects, those in real time, I mean, I'm putting everything, all the creative idea into one pot. Like you see, all the creative idea go, and while I'm gonna arrange the track and I'm gonna do different parts and I'm progressing to it, and there's gonna be different like density and different amount of those parts. They will never be all of it at once, or very rarely. So yes, this is the composition, yes, we're putting it all together, but what is good to do afterward is to really pull back and really just give, like, and just really touch with just enough, which is, I believe, you know, for someone that's been producing music for 20 years, it's the hardest thing to do, is going to the very most basic expression of what you can do will lead to amazing things. But this is, again, this isn't easy, guys. It's like 20 years I start to understand this notion of making music that's just pure and simple. You know, at first you want to impress everyone by having all of this, but it's not the way. So first we're gonna cut it down to this ride with those effects that we had. It's too much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into, so instead of using the filter here, maybe I can try it. See, it must have a good character. Yeah, it's got a great character, the filter of this. However, I have to pick only the cutoff and not the resonance, so I will give it a try. To do this in Logic Pro Easy, you go here, you do touch, go here, you do this, boom, you just written some automation, you do A, do A without having the musical typing on, that is. Then you go here, you're gonna pick up your cutoff, and again, like I said, the resonance, it's almost impossible not to have it too. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna open the resonance, I'm gonna do Command Control Delete. So this is good. So I have my cutoff is still here, so I can start. Don't forget to put it back to read. Now I can really cut it. Don't even start without this. Or maybe one hit to open, and then cut. Another hit here. Got a nice little song already, this. So I'm gonna build a bit of an intro, bringing some elements in slowly. I like to do this to push-pull, to play with the elements and slowly bring them. And then you surprise people, you bring just one little hit here, a little there. Like I said, keep some for later. It's a very dreamy, deep techno, guys. I think I mean, it's hard to tell what it's gonna be, but I can really say this is deep techno. Because this is techno, it's just very simple in its nature, but it's definitely good elements here. And here at 17, I'm gonna cut it. So I'll play again with this push-pull action and leave just the kick, but I will introduce the main element. Won't include the bass for sure here. gonna do is I'm also gonna automate this too, or maybe not. Let's see. So you remember I created a filter here. I'm gonna remove it. So again, because the arpeggiator was opening here, I'm gonna close it. I think it was good when it was closed to start. Put it on touch. When you put it on touch, anything that's on this channel can be automated, so I'm automating it here. There you go. Then again, you do A for automation. Might want to expand. I would leave the first part completely closed and then boom, a little bit more here. And then I would bring, I think, a maximum drama. I'll cut the ARP down to almost nothing. Like I said, maximum drama. And then see what we could bring here that would be good. Not this ARP, not yet. I think this is nice. Still keep some. And what I like to do a lot is a lot of automation, a lot of arrangement. Personally, this is the way I create music, with arrangement and a lot of flows and different parts coming in and out. Always. Let's see if I can bring that down. Super deep bass. No, it didn't really work, this deeper bass thing. I'm not sure about the sound actually. So we got in total here. Again, not sure about that bass, gonna have to work on this. This track is so relaxing, wow. Let's see, where are we at? So, secondary ruler, where's my secondary ruler? Here. So guys, when I do those templates for site-we-make-dance-music.com, I make them about 2 minutes long, so I'm gonna put a lot more work into this to make this template, this track, into a very cool template for you guys, which you can get again for only $5. You can go along the tutorial, watch, listen, make your own, use the preset, use the engineering. I always put a nice mastering rack on the output for you guys that is always only Logic Pro X template, guys. So let's give it a hit for episode 130 of the live electronic music tutorials. I hope you guys enjoy. Smash that like button, and most of all, may the sounds be with you guys.